Hey everybody, welcome to 2021. I'm so excited that it is a new year. Goodbye 2020. Goodbye. We are so over you. We are so done with you. Thank God we're in a brand new year. Thank you, Lord above. We're in a brand new year. I don't know about you guys, but I am feeling invigorated and refreshed and so happy to be in a new year. I don't know what it is really about like the flip over of a new year that just makes you feel refreshed and renewed. But I think this year is the most refresh and renew I have ever felt because 2020 was a bit of a stinker, right? So here we are, 2021, kicking it off with our first color splash. And I also want to remind you about a couple of things. Number one is the epic paper party that is going to go down at the end of January, and I don't want you to miss out. Right here on my desk, I have what I want to show you. You will get 9 designer series papers plus a card kit to go with each and every single one of these to design or to put together. And these are the 3 add-on stamp sets that you can choose to add on if you want to get the mega pack. And this one here comes with this punch, which is awesome. And then this one comes with a beautiful set of dies. So every single card that I make will use one of these sets. So you want to make sure if you are a demonstrator that you purchase these sets if you're going to take my paper party. And if you are not a demonstrator and you don't get that 20% discount, you can order the big mega pack from me for $155 and it will include all 3 of these. 2 bundles plus all the paper. And I will be contacting everybody who signs up for the $155 one. They get 3 celebration items of their choice. So I'll be contacting those people for that. If you do the $55 option, which is just the paper and the card kits, unfortunately, you do not get a celebration item because I will be including some fun stuff with your kit. And the total of the paper actually isn't more than $50, but by the time I add shipping and all of that, it goes $55. So just so you understand and know that the $155 gets 3 celebration items. That's the only one that you get to pick your celebration items with. The one that is just the paper and the card kits does not get a free celebration item. I am including celebration paper, so you will get that. And it's just in a 6x6 sampler pack. So you actually get more than the 9 stacks of designer series paper that are in the catalog. Okay. I don't really think there's much left to tell you. I'm happy to be back in my studio. Some of you may have noticed I've been gone or my videos haven't included very much creative content lately. It just needed a little break. We all need that sometimes, and especially after the year we've had, I just needed some time with my family to relax, unwind, and kind of fall in love with what I do again. You know, they say distance makes the heart grow fonder, and it has. So I'm excited for the content I'm going to share with you in 2021. Let's get started by doing our first color splash of the brand new year. All right, so we are going to use the brand new Friendly Flamingo Bundle. So this is kind of a cool bundle. It comes with these dies and these dies. So with these dies, you can actually kind of just build your own little flamingo. And then this one cuts out this guy. And then these cut out these other pieces. Oh, and there's this one too. I had it over on my other table. So that one's fun also. So lots of fun dies. It is a bundle. This is available beginning January 5th. So if you want to purchase it, then you can. And there won't be a link to this below the video, but there will be a link to my blog and to my online shopping store so that when it does become available, you can purchase it then. Okay, so our color splash for the first one to start the new year is Flirty Flamingo, Melon Mambo, Basic Black, and White. So I've got black here and white here. Now, the entire month of January, we are going to be doing this theme where we use 2 colors that are in the same family-ish, and black and white, because I think it will be really fun. So all of them will be Valentine themed or focused kind of types of things. So we've got the 2 pinks here, and we're going to do some fun things. All right, so to get started, I've already got this paper. You can see I was already working on it. It's just a piece of scratch paper, and I've got my Flirty Flamingo ink, and how fitting that it's called Flirty Flamingo, right? I'm going to do some ink blending. This is a really great way to get lots of dimension and color on a die cut. So I've just die cut it obviously in solid Flirty Flamingo cardstock. And then I'm coming in with the ink to do some blending on top of the solid, which then just gives a little bit of dimension to the die cut. All right, and now I'm going to take my basic black marker, and there is a little line at the bottom of this beak that shows you where the cutoff is. So we're gonna do that. And then I'm gonna take my Tombow glue here, and we're gonna lay this Melon Mambo wing down first. Now you could pop this up if you want, or you can go flat on top of the Melon Mambo wing. I personally want to leave it flat. So we're just gonna layer right on top. And there's our little guy. And then these are brand new too. These are black resin dots, and they are so stinking cute. I just love them. So I'm gonna use one of them for his eyeball. It kind of has a big eye, but I don't care. So there's his eyeball. Okay, now the next thing, I'm gonna set that one aside, is we're gonna do some ink blending on this piece here. So I've got Melon Mambo. This is a piece of Whisper White thick cardstock, and it is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And these are new brushes, blending brushes that you're seeing me use here from Stampin Up. They are going to be available also on January 5th. I'm personally going to buy one for every single color I have. They come in a 3-pack. I think they're $12 for a pack of 3. I have to double check that actually. But pretty inexpensive as far as I'm concerned, and I am excited to use them in all the colors. I haven't decided how I'm going to store them yet. However, I am printing labels for them so that every one of them will be labeled. So if you're interested in the labels, I may decide to sell some labels. So if you're interested in that, let me know, because I'll make sure to do that if it's something you're interested in. Okay, now I'm going to switch to Flirty Flamingo. And we're gonna try to blend these two together. Oh, I should have started off the paper. There we go. So my goal here is going to be to kind of blend out to white. So I want the darker color up top, and then just blending down into it becoming very light and white. And one of the tips I have for you on these blending brushes is the further back on the handle you hold them, the less pressure you will tend to put onto the, this is not working out how I planned. Okay, so we're gonna go a different direction. I am going to add some Melon Mambo at the bottom. All right, I'm not worried about this being totally perfect. And originally I thought I might speed this portion of the video up, but every once in a while I really like ink blending in real time for you so that you can see actually how long it takes to get a really nice blend. It's not a quick process. It's pretty tedious, but I really enjoy it, and the results are one of my favorite things, one of my favorite techniques. So if you have the time and you like the way it looks in the end, then that's all that matters. So we're going to go back with the Flirty Flamingo here in the center and just blend a little. So you're just getting a very slight variation in color, kind of an orangey pink here in the middle versus a more reddish pink with the Melon Mambo. And that's where I'm going to stop and call it good. So now I'm going to do some fun stuff with water and, you know, colors. Buddy, stop. Sorry, my dog loves to bark. It's one of his favorite things to do. So I'm going to use the Frost White here. And I need, buddy, stop. I need a brush. Kind of need like, I'm not finding a brush that I love to use. So let's see. I need water. Oh, you know what? I know what I'm gonna do. Just kidding. I'm gonna use one of my painter. We'll use the thicker one here. So the first thing is I'm gonna do a little bit of water splatter with nothing. So we're just gonna do a little water splatter. I don't even know if you can see it, but I can see it on my end. You'll see it in the end. And then I'm gonna go in here and pick a little of this up. Whoop, whoop. Boy, you're really gonna see that. It's kind of fun though. It's one of my favorite things to do is splatter. I can't help myself. Okay. So that is gonna sit and dry. I want it to dry really, really good. And after it's done drying, I'm going to be adding these pieces to the top. So we'll go ahead, we'll move this aside and we'll assemble this part here. So I'm going to just add, and this will be a fun, this could be a Valentine card, a birthday card. This would be a fun Valentine card for my daughter, honestly. She loves flamingos. We both do. And so I've got my little bitty guys here. And so this could be a great card for her. And it's kind of got that teenager vibe to it a little bit. So I think that's fun too. She's not really technically a teenager yet, but you know, she's like 12 going on 20, so whatever. She actually doesn't care for pink. So pink is not one of her favorite colors. So maybe I shouldn't give this one to her. Maybe I'll send it to one of my little nieces or something. So I definitely won't be using a sentiment. If I make it a Valentine's card, I won't be using the sentiment from the stamp set. Although there is a sentiment that says, let's see, just be you, hoping your day is as amazing as you are. Like those could work for Valentine's Day. Not everything for Valentine's Day has to be like mushy, mushy, love you stuff. It can just be, like, you know, generic, and you can still give it for Valentine's. All right, so then this will go here and this will go on top, and I will probably add a strip of something and a sentiment. Sorry if you hear my dog. My my mom just happened to walk in. So I'll just add a fun sentiment and stuff, and you'll see this finished card at the end of the video because I have to let it dry. And the other card that I made, I'm not a fan of, is this one. I don't really care for how this one turned out at all. But sometimes when you're a little rusty because you haven't been in the craft room, that's what happens. I'll make it work. I'll add a sentiment to it and it will still be cute in the end. All right, if you see any of the products that I've used here and you would like to pick them up, again, this bundle will be available January 5th. Everything else is available now. Of course, not the designer series paper. I didn't even mention that. This paper comes from the new catalog as well. I'll show you a few of the pieces. It's really pretty. So I just put some ink on these flowers and then I fussy cut them out to make that card. But there's some really beautiful prints, and I love black and white because it's classic and it goes with everything. All right, thanks so much for tuning in and hanging out with me for a little bit, and I hope you have an amazing Happy New Year day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.